guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. Thank you very much for taking time out to watch me do what it do. Yeah, so today's a bit of a rush. I just wanted to check how this looks on. Oh jeez, not on the boobs. Lord. Sure that we're decent today. Okay, basically today I just wanted to do a get ready with me. I might vlog the rest of the day because I'm actually going to church. I'm actually getting ready to go to church, and I may be going to the park after with some of my friends from like secondary school to some people high school, depending where you're from. I wanted to come on camera and kind of like do my face with you guys, and because obviously at the moment it's like super sunny, major heat wave, so I've been obviously max as in like basically using sunscreen. I can't talk, Jesus. Let's just take a sip. I've been trying to find other sunscreen moisturizers that I could use. At the moment I'm using the Cherish and Delios sunscreen, which is factor 50, and I saw a girl that I actually follow on YouTube, and she kind of recommended the Bondi Sands, the Australian Tan Daily Moisturizing Face SPF 50 moisturizer. So we've got this one that I've actually used already, and it's very moisturizing. It's in a little bit more thin in consistency to the Cherish one, so I'm kind of liking it, and the fact that it's factor 50 and it's also moisturizing my skin, I am very happy with that. So to prime my face, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Power Grip base because this is just going to grip onto that makeup. Yeah, it's mixing with my SPF, and I put this on before I actually did my hair, so it's funny how it's still mixing with my SPF, but it's all good. Days like this where I'm going to be out literally all day, I like to go into my Calamine Lotion. Some people may not like the idea, but I really need it because my skin has been producing so much, as in it's been so oily. I try not to use too much because at the end of the day it gets a bit dry looking, and I don't like that. So I'm just putting a light, I say light, but look at the cast. I put a light layer just in this area, and whatever's left on the brush I just tap there. You don't have to do this step. You could use the binge, but I can't predict today because the weather right now, this heat is so artificial. I know I've got my fan in the background just in case you hear it. See, light layer, simple, done, dusted. I really don't help myself, do I? The hell, man. Oh, basically for foundation, I'm going to be using my Fenty Soft Matte. I think I'm going to mix it with a bit of Bobbi Brown because Bobbi Brown, she's a moment. She stays on for ages. She's kind of like a mix between Estee Lauder and Lancome, because Estee Lauder is kind of like satin finish but nice matte, like soft matte, and then you have Lancome Tinted Dough is like secure the base situation. So yeah, we're just gonna use these two. I haven't used this one in ages, and I used to bang out this foundation like years ago. So just gonna mix these two. They're kind of almost the same in regards to color. They're not too far off. I don't want to swipe, I want to press it in. It's going to take a moment. But you see, ooh. So with this, I won't need to go into that binge spray because I really don't want to use it. So what I'm going to do is, once I've done this, I'm going to go into my Morphe continuous setting mist to kind of like give it room to kind of spread and set as well. It changes the consistency but not major. And just stamp it in. I literally got like 30 minutes to get ready for church. Literally, as in like, as I'm pressing it in, I'm getting that tacky kind of feel. So with when I use the Calamine Lotion, you can actually skip that step and use that binge spray, which is this one here, or you can use any kind of like mattifying primer. Another one that you can use, which is good, that will kind of like seal the deal, but I don't have time for it today because I've been using it quite some time, is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, and also the Becca primer. So I don't know if you can still get that, but I still have mine, and I use it sometimes when I have time to kind of like press it in and all that stuff, but today I don't have the time. But look at that face. Obviously you can see that the hair is pinned up as well because we're gonna have some curls. We're gonna like brush it out. We're gonna have like a nice almost fire faucet moment, but or she'll call it foxy brown moment. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so that's on the face. Kind of want to use, I'm gonna normally I start off with my Morphe. I'm gonna go into Huda Beauty because it almost is the same shade, but I've been using this concealer almost every day. So this is like the first layer of concealing, which I always go into a shade that is almost the same color as my foundation shade. As in, when I do makeup for people, I like to take 2 hours. It may sound a lot, but it's just me, well, kind of like finding the vibe, getting the client into a vibe, and just like, you know, talking, making them feel comfortable, not tense and stuff like that, so they don't feel like they're rushing. So for me, I could just do that. We are going to Kevin Kwan. So I'm going into SX13 just a little bit. I actually used it to conceal my brows now. It's actually bougie. This concealer goes a long way, so you just might as well use it as much as you can, because it's like it's gonna waste. Use it. I mean, you bought it to use it, right? As in, I literally go on the side here. Do you see how much that was? As in, that's how much it is. I barely made a dent and I bought another one. I know. This time I actually bought SX11, which is much paler and lighter. I know it's 3, but this is just a brighter in the inner corner. And I know I just got over the Huda Beauty. It is what it is, okay? Don't judge me. You should know me by now. If you're new to this channel, I like concealer. I like complexion, okay? Complexion is like my jam. Oh, I hate when hair gets in the way. Complexion is my jam, girl. I just love. I need a brush to kind of press it in and then probably snap it in with a beauty sponge after. I just feel like the brush kind of like softens the blend. I always use brushes, what I'm talking about. But you guys know, y'all know the deal. And this is a Real Techniques brush 206. I think it's bigger than the setting one, but you can use that one as well. You can use any tool you have, honey. We're on 14 minutes. That's including intro. Not bad at all. I know I haven't done my nose yet, but I just want to put in my Urban Decay eye primer potion. I don't even know what eye look we're going to do today, but I know it's going to be quick because I now have 25 minutes to get myself out of this house. It's actually currently 9:19. I woke up this morning and my major dilemma was to either have an iced coffee or a hot coffee. I opted for a hot coffee. For me, it just makes sense. A nice hot coffee, especially during the summer days. What? Okay, so that is, I'm just gonna use my sponge, flat out those creases, and then we're gonna put in our MAC. Always. I just love using this. When you apply your powder, even though powder is smooth, it's just gonna be even like more airbrushed. It's just gonna have that nice, smooth, highlighted areas. Okay, so that's that. We're gonna go into Kunafa because I've been loving her recently. I think I'm just gonna use a sponge for this one as well. Tap off the excess from my tissue paper or my kitchen towel, tissue, serviette, whatever you want to call it. But it just kind of like disperses the product on the sponge even more. And just look at it. Normally I use my little triangle thing. I don't know why I didn't use it today, but I just really want to count it in, because with that triangle sponge filter thing, it's nice because it lays the product on nice and smooth. Sometimes you just want to press it into the skin so that you have this nice kind of like smooth situation that we got going on right now. Face powder. So today I want to use my MAC Studio Fix in NW48 just to kind of like go in and just kind of like blend the edges, just kind of smooth everything out. For bronzer, clearly I'm not prepared for this. Where is my bronzer? Oh, they're here. So I'm going to go into Fenty, I'm going to go into Thick Mint and what do you call that other one? Mocha Mummy. I've been loving like using that again. I don't think I need to go into Mocha Mummy after this. I'm using Thick Mint right now. It's giving me the redness that I want. So you saw that I didn't use a contour stick or a cream bronzer because we still want to have that matte finish. You don't really want to go into so many cream products. I'm just going to use this inside of my nose. Yes. Also, I have been using the Eye Sculpt Eye Shade palette from Juvia's Place. I grabbed these 2 colors here to kind of like add a bit more depth and contour. Just chisel those cheeks a bit. You don't need that much. Just tap, 2 taps, you're done. You see how it's just added that extra depth, whatever's left in the brush, just kind of like disperse. Like, I'm loving this face. Can we just, so for Jesus, Baby Power, where is that from? Oh, that's gonna bug me now. Baby Power. Oh, can anyone tell me in the comment section below if anyone knows? So I just used my Revolution eye base. I'm just going with P. Louise Rumor 2. The P. Louise base I love. I just wish it was just a teeny bit like thicker in consistency. I kind of use the Revolution, even though the shades are like slightly different. Like the Revolution's a bit peachier, well, it's like a deeper peach, whereas the P. Louise is a lighter kind of peach color. I mix the two because the consistency kind of makes sense, you know. Just gonna blend this out with my chubby brush from Morphe so that we have a nice blend. Okay, so I've got to the eyes in 23 minutes. Record. My time, I think, has been amazing. So I'm just going to use my foundation brush to kind of like blend out those edges so you don't see any like harsh lines between the base and the rest of the face. Does that make sense? So I'm going to allow her to sit for a bit whilst I get into my blush. I do want to use the Benefit one, but then I also have this one from Pat McGrath, which is called Cherish. It's like a bluey pink. Benefit, 1 second. So I bought the Benefit blush with the new release that they had, and this is in the shade Java. I've never used Benefit blushes before. I have used the concealers, but I don't really gravitate towards it too much. So this is the shade here. This is what we're gonna use to blush the face. Okay, it's nice. It's a nice like subtle moment. It kind of reminds me of MAC. Oh, she pigmented, see? Oh, she's very pigmented. It reminds me of MAC Raisin. Oh, I love this. Oh, what it does to the face. Oh, yes. But I also want to add a bit of Pat McGrath because Pat McGrath is beautiful. I have not used this before on camera. Yes. I tried to film a look yesterday and it didn't quite come to pass. It didn't work. God said no, not today on that one. I love this color. I've been looking for a black girl friendly blue pink kind of blush because all these, you know, I've been getting like blue pinks like, and I'm like, where's it for my melanated skin queens? And I found one. What do you guys think? Ooh. No highlighter today, but the highlighter we are going to use, who is messaging me on Snap? Fenty. We're gonna go into her Killawatt, Ginger Binge, and Moscow Mule. I was actually watching one of my videos the other day and I was like, I almost bought another one, but thank God it was actually out of stock. I'm gonna go into Moscow Mule. I'm just gonna highlight tip of the nose, dust off any excess. Yeah, and that's just where I want to highlight today. I don't want to go in ham. Yes. So for the eyes, this is the part where, just checking the time, okay. Let's just say I've got 25 minutes, even though I said that how many minutes ago. Let's just go to the cupboard and see, honey. Okay, so do we go pink or do we go nude? I really don't want to reach for my Jaclyn Hill palettes, but I feel like that is what is calling me right now. I should have thought about this before. Oh, Jesus is Lord. I know you guys are probably bored of me using this palette, but it's just been one of those ones that it's a palette for me that's just easy to use. So I'm just going to go into a normal transition, which is G Money. And once I use this, then I kind of know where I want to go. Let's go into Hunts. No, let's go into Jacks. Okay, we could do this. It's like a muted, I'm in the Jaclyn Volume 1 palette, by the way. I'm using the shade called Jacks. It's like a muted berry color. I'm kind of here for it. So I'm supposed to meet my girls, as I said, at the park, and I don't know what to bring. I'm not cooking anything. Like, I could buy like a fruit platter. I think I'm gonna buy a fruit platter. And we're just sitting in the park. I just haven't seen them in ages, especially the other two. Obviously, Pori would have seen in my previous vlog. I'm just trying to not go too hard with this shadow because it could go left real quick. And we've already done our faces. And then I think we're going to go into find a deeper red. Let's go into a plum. I'm in volume 2 and this is Crazy. So I should use another brush for this actually, so I can really get that depth. Yeah, so we're going to Crazy. Ooh, that's a nice outer V. Oh, that looks good. Do you guys actually still have this eyeshadow palette? If you do, let me know in the comment section below. I think I want to go just a teeny bit more, just kind of like drag it out, you know? Okay, so I went into the black as well with that same brush to kind of like not allow it to be so dark. This reminds me of the outer V that I did with the most recent one. I'll tag it up above. But yeah, love that. I'm just gonna go into my brush that I used earlier with no additional product. I just like that kind of like aesthetic with the eyes. It's just so cute. Let's go into, should we go into this one? Yeah, so I'm gonna use my is it Truth or Bear palette from Morphe. It's just a Morphe day today, isn't it? Okay, I think this color here, I don't know what it's called, but it's this, basically it's this one here, because it's like a nice like peach beige nude. Yeah, I haven't used this palette on my channel. Again, it's just another palette that I bought without making a whole song and dance about it. These palettes are kind of like old, but I need these type of palettes when I'm doing like makeup for clients and stuff, so just an excuse for me to buy a palette. And because obviously we've not lost the blend, but it looks a bit not blended, I'm going to go into that first shade we used from the volume 1 palette called Jax and just blend that in to that last shade that we put in. Does that make sense? Just to clean up this area here that I have to be, I'm going into my Charlotte Tilbury and we're just going to add that there so it doesn't look so messy. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and do, oh, let me spray my face with you guys. I'm gonna put mascara on. So I topped up on my Charlotte Tilbury's. I bought the little one, but I still got some of the big one left, so let's just use that. And that's just really gonna lock everything in. What we're gonna do, mascara, lashes, and yeah, I'll be back. Oh, the face is giving. What do you guys think? Apart from my under eye bag, so I didn't get much sleep. Yes, honey. Oh, we're gonna do lips as well. All right, in a bit, guys.
Don't take it personal, I ain't lying, I ain't hiding, I've been grinding, multiplying, I've been trying to get my weight up, staying prayed up, meditating and taking time away. You always posting up pictures, trying to look like you winning. I'm writing rhymes in the kitchen, soaking in moments we live in, yeah. You got the nerve to be on me, faking your life for the IG. If you got my number, don't add me, cause baby, I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus. Creating me a clean
Sorry. What? I feel like a normal hoop situation. I feel very 70s, 60s vibe right now. But guys, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? I believe I didn't take that much time. I think I did a thing today. I really do. Not to toot my own horn, but you know, God is on the throne, honey. That's what this look means. But yes guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you got a few little nuggets in the situation. I thought I'd just keep it nice and like peachy nude with the lips, nothing too heavy. But yes, let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Thank you for watching. And yeah, probably just catch my vlog if I do include this like today, if I do end up going, because I do have a headache. So we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, so I shall see y'all in my next video. Toodles! Yes. Do you like the floral number? It's like a midi dress with short arms. Got it from ASOS, I did. Take me to the king.